So, let's see. Talk to Liliana. I didn't go talk to Morrigan. I guess I should go talk to her. Since I'm making the rounds. How are you doing, by the way? Not you. You.
I am at your service.
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are groaning with resources. A reflection of your competence and inspiration.
Okay.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
I will take this stuff, I guess. And where are you? There you are. What? That's Mother Giselle. Who the heck else? She just walk around in a circle? I guess so. There's a lot of people here. Morrigan, there you are.
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
Is that a bad thing?
That's not such a terrible thing, is it?
No, I just don't know why your people want to look like that.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
He's your son?
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad, perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Where's his father?
Will his father be joining us as well?
I have raised Kieran on my own for quite some time now, as was my preference from the start. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
His father's also up on the battlements somewhere. He's a bit odd. He is a bit odd, but I think she can be nice here, even if she doesn't particularly like Morrigan. We can be nice about a kid.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyhold?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Lavellan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
Well,
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. I know you did not want me here, Inquisitor. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
that's very serious.
You swear it? That's rather serious.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may. Greetings, Inquisitor.
Thoughts on the Inquisition?
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Soldiers are camped outside Skyhold in numbers that would give any nation pause. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
That is a good question. I have no idea.
I have no idea what will happen once all this is over.
Do you not? No doubt there will be countless men and women with suggestions. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
Yay. What are you working on?
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes. The elven orb he carries is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
You and Solas might want to talk, although I don't think he'd appreciate that. Will you fight with me?
I could use your company for my excursions outside Skyhold.
I have spent my share of time wandering the wilderness in the company of others, Inquisitor. Thank you for the invitation, but for now I will restrict my efforts to researching the arcane.
Okay. Anything about his dragon?
Do you know anything about his dragon?
It has the appearance of an archdemon. Of that, I am certain. A true archdemon, however, is supposedly the corrupted form of an old god. Has Corypheus actually dug up one of the ancient prisons? If so, why has a new blight not begun? His dragon is something else, something connected to his blighted nature as well as his magic. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Can he become a god?
Is it even possible that Corypheus could succeed?
The Black City exists. Wherever one goes in the Fade, it is visible in the sky. The last time Corypheus and his cohort stormed its doors, they unleashed the Blight upon the world. This time, perhaps he might indeed gain untold power, becoming something unto a god. It is also possible he could unleash something far worse than the Blights. So yes, Corypheus could succeed in his goal. If not, his attempt alone could destroy the world.
He thinks I'm a rival.
Corypheus says I'm a rival. Does that mean...
Could you become a god? That depends. Are you prepared to use your anchor to enter the Black City?
No.
No, never.
Tell Corypheus that, and see if he believes you.
We know so little about Corypheus.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from
I'm
it.
not sure that's the wisest. More about you?
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
So, I don't care that you're an apostate. Why the Orlesian court?
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. The moment Celine perished, my time in court was done. I do not miss it overmuch.
You were in the Fifth Blight?
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Tell me about Kieran.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Aww. We'll ask this one anyway.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Fair enough.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
Somebody's supposed to be here and isn't. I might need to go talk to him first. Where did Kieran go? Kieran? Where did you go? He's supposed to be out here. That's weird. Alright, fine. I'll talk to Kieran later too. That diamond is the war table, I believe. Alright, so there she is again. Need to find everybody outside, basically. Cullen. Cullen first? Let's do Cullen first.
You're certain?
I don't know.
Hey, it's you.
This is amazing! Convincing the keeper took work, but I'm so glad you managed.
Me too. Cullen. Not this one. There you are. Oh, it's Jim. Where's Cullen?
Inquisitor?
That's not
if you're
Jim.
looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Blackwall first. Whee. Everything's fine.
The war in Orlais has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
Thoughts?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just
Yep,
know
yep,
that you
yep,
could
yep.
shake this
Yep.
world. Later then.
Okay.
That Corypheus, he's a snake. The Conclave, Haven, Halam Shiral. Never see him until it's too late.
That's why we have talkers and hounds. Allies better than him.
We had allies before.
Not like this. Haven wasn't anything like this.
Okay. Cullen went to go talk to Cassandra. Game? Okay. That was interesting. I need to talk to...
Hello? Hello? You haven't said a word since they got back from Halam. Future not so rosy? Thought you had both sides covered, that you were on your way back to court.
An elf. You don't know how undone my contacts are. Our history.
Yes, well, buck up. Odds are you won't survive this anyway.
That's actually comforting.
Well, I messed somebody's plans up.
Did you hear the news?
Okay. Crumb!
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain with paltry gain.
Would that I could.
The fool who
Right.
dares to rhyme
That's why.
Halam Shara. I think that one is just me showing off.
Your worship?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace.
Oh, really?
They're not rebelling outright, but they've brought in mercenary companies in preparation. The Chargers have a good reputation. If we go in, we can buy the companies out from underneath them. The nobles will lose the men they meant for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
That sounds good.
We'll talk later.
We'll do that. Cool.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
She does.
Man, those serving girls are frisky.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
About serving girls.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. How you doing?
I'm fine.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Just wondering if we were going to continue talking about girls or not. Do you have anything to say?
Inquisitor?
No.
What's the current mood?
Thick with 3 of the 4 humors.
What's the word out there?
Quiet. Too quiet.
No.
No, wait. Just quiet.
I didn't know.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Okay, so Cole's upstairs. Sarah. Oh, has her door closed?
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. Briala. The Duchess. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
You think they're all the same?
You think all those people should be treated the same?
After Halam Sharal? Kind of. They all get little people killed and don't care. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a butt for the throne? A skinny elven puppet arse at that. Wonder how long before she forgets her poor elves. Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
You think so?
There was a lot more going on than a lover's spat.
Oh, sure.
There was.
There was.
Because of the hole in the sky. Pfft. Plenty of idiots around before, and there'll be plenty of idiots around after. Better save some arrows, yeah?
There was also Gaspard. And that whole Civil War thing. So yeah, there was more than that.
Something on?
Oh.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it
Really?
out, right?
Really? We're still
You're
doing
the
that?
big hat now. Go on.
Took a disapproval hit with her.
It's just what I heard.
Very well.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Did you like the masks?
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
Oh, Cole.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
I was just wondering if you had anything interesting to say, and now I have to look up what the heck that is. Oh! That is actually a quote from Briala. Something that Briala says in the Masked Empire. She's still behind the curtains. I don't know who that's referring to.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
But that is something Briala says.
Ships launch on changing winds. Dizzy sometimes, like the top of the stairs, but sometimes like dancing.
That is... That's a line about Josephine. He's talking about Josephine.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
What else you got for me?
Salt spray smell of Saharon. lost in smoke from a burning ship. Guilt at not feeling guiltier.
That would be the Iron Bowl. Oh, specifically about the demands of the Qun and sacrificing the Dreadnought.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Definitely a more positive feeling than if he sacrifices the Chargers.
I can talk with you.
You can.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So we talked to... We need to go find Cassandra again. I want to find... a certain Grey Warden. Why are you still up here?
Yes?
Why are you still up here?
You said that Clarel was Warden Commander. I thought that the hero of Ferelden led the Wardens.
There's more than one Warden Commander. Each oversees a region, most often a single nation. The woman you speak of was Warden Commander of Ferelden. She disappeared some time ago. It's possible she joined the rest of the Wardens, although I cannot say for certain.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course.
So I must need to leave.
Yes?
Okay, I got nothing else.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course.
I must need to leave Skyhold, and then maybe he'll go where I want him to go. Cullen is talking to Cassandra. It's fine, you're fine.
Do you need something?
Yes! Ugh.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, maybe I need to go in the door. There we go.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
He didn't say anything to me.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
I mean...
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong, or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
All right. How do I get back? Why are you so hard to get to, Cullen?
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
I don't think that's Elven.
I have to learn if I'm to ingratiate myself to the new power in Halam Shiral. How hard could it be?
For you. Evidence is leaning toward plenty.
I mean, those look like Elven words he was trying to pronounce. Cullen. Why are you... What? Okay.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
I thought it actually paid attention to what door I came through. That is awesome.
So long as you weren't aiming at me, I'm sure the box had it coming.
I swear, I didn't know you were... I never meant for this to interfere.
You okay?
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. You asked what happened to Ferelden's circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
And I totally support this.
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
It's okay. You're going through withdrawal, and it's okay.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over, if you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right. I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Absolutely. I will leave you alone. There was somebody in here during that cutscene, but apparently they left. Oh, I gotta do this. I don't have to do it. Let's get rid of these boat things. Well, that's creepy. Let's change that.
Where's my hammer?
Banner bed, drapery, decor. Crossback basin. I don't want that. I don't want that. Free marches. Play for Relden. No. If I can't put Dalish shit everywhere. Okay, that looks better. Not anywhere near so creepy. Alright.
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
I mean...
This is supposed to make sense. I'm judging a box.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to Forgive me, there is an odor.
Oh, Josephine. My decisions this. Alright. This one's actually really funny, but let's take this seriously here.
Strangely enough, something similar happened to an uncle of Emperor Leandra II. His trade routes were returned to the reigning monarch. Why don't we just follow suit?
A wise choice. Thank you for making it swiftly.
I think you can make the box a table for orphans, and I don't know, you do something with her bones, donate it to theater or something. It's really ridiculous. I'm gonna go through my inventory.